everybody. Lowride Farmer here. Welcome to the Broke to Bearing Challenge. It's a challenge created by Farmer Donkey on the Drumard Farm map by Cavalier Roy. I want to first thank Farmer Donkey for creating this and sharing it with us, allowing us to partake in it. The rules for the challenge I'll have listed in my description. It's not terribly long, but a little bit longer than I want to explain uh, here and now. So be sure to go over and check out Farmer Donkey's page. Watches this challenge, and he's got a lot of other content as well. Make sure to show support for this creation and the rest of his channel, if you will, please. I am on plot 19. As you can see, it's a grass field. I'm going to try and probably make the better part of this my farm. My plan is to buy, oh, wait a minute, right there, the starting farm. So I'm going to try to keep 19. I said 119, didn't I? I meant 19. I'm going to try to keep 19 bare bones as possible until I can get the money to buy that. Yeah. So that's not the farm, is it? No, it's over here. Sorry about that. 254. This is the farm I'm trying to buy. I want to get. So, um, yeah, 133,000. I need to get that to buy it. So still same concept. I'm gonna try to keep 19 over here, bare bones. So and save up the money to buy this farm. And yeah, I mean I don't know at this point. At that point I might take what I have here and just demolish everything and do whatever at the other farm. Um, it depends on just what all else is going on here. Equipment I bought. I was fortunate enough to get some stuff out of the used market. That planter, I'm not sure what I'll be planting with it, but I think that was 50 or 60 some percent off, so I had to jump on that. I had to jump on this farm all. It super cheap, and it's got the upgraded turbo on it. So that's 300 horsepower right there for, I forget exactly how much it was, but anyway, it was less than 10 grand. And to buy it new and put the upgrade on it, the upgrade itself is 100,000. So yeah, I had to jump on that. Bought me a mower, forage wagon, got me a trailer over there beside the hedges, and my humble abode. If you haven't read the rules yet, one of the rules is you're not allowed to be driving your farm equipment on the roads. If you do, you pay a fine, $100, 150, something like that. So for the time being, I'm going to use this to try to tote my stuff around. I don't think I could get a tractor and a implement on that, but yeah, I wanted to try something a little different. I don't know, maybe I can. The implement hangs off the back a little bit. That's no big deal, but yeah, I'm giving that a try. Using some narrow roads around here, and well, this isn't a prime example, but elsewhere on the map you'll see that some of these roads are pretty narrow. So a small truck like that would work really well if I can get it to work. It does pull a trailer, so maybe at some point I can buy a trailer. Which brings me to my next thing is actually, if you look up there, I still got 28,000. Another part of the rule um, was once you got your starting money, you had to spend it all until you reached 10 grand or less. So the idea is to literally start the challenge with 10,000 or less. So that being said, maybe um, don't know. I'd like to have some way of fermenting that grass. Baling it and wrapping it's not going to be an option. So I was just thinking of some sort of production that would do it. I got a small one that I like somewhere down here besides the silage pole. That's juice. Um, where is that one at? It's like a made of logs. I've used it in other playthroughs. Hang on, guys. I got a bunch of mod. There it is, 15 grand. Or I could go with one of these. These are small. They only hold 10,000 liters. And that might just be all right, to be honest with you. Wonder why there's two different ones. This one holds a lot and it works really fast. So I think maybe just for the time being, I'll go with this one. Yeah, $1,000. And then maybe I could still buy the trailer. Let's put that. Yeah, it's kind of in the field. Well, that's all right. Because you know what? I'm not going to. No, let's put it over here. Put it here for now. I might move it. Well, they ain't going to quite fit there either. There we go. Put it right here for now. Yeah, that'll work. Now I need, or don't need, but I want trailer. If I put a trailer on the back of that truck, then I could definitely put a tractor and an implement on there. Trailers. No, wait a minute. I want a flatbed. No. Like that one would be kind of nice. But, well, I could get that one still. Um, hmm. I wonder. Height issues. Never mind. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that low bed. That's a nice trailer too, right there. Um, let me see something a minute, y'all. Thought there was trailers in another category somewhere where I had a another kind of flatbed and I don't see it. That one right there. This one right here. That's the one I'm gonna go with. I don't know. That's awfully long though. Hmm. Yeah, I'll hold off. Oh, okay. It was in low loaders. I might be better off with one of these. Pretty sure they're shorter. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I might just try the truck for now. And yeah. And then if I get to the point where I do need a trailer, then I'll deal with that then. In the meantime, what to do with $17,000? Believe probably the best course of action would be, well, I don't have the space for chickens yet. Um, if I'm gonna mow this, and collect all this grass, I can't really throw down chicken coop yet. Unless there's like a really small one, which I don't think there's one that small. It's gonna hold the amount of chickens I need it to hold anyway. Needing something at least 100 or better. I wonder if that's customizable. That one would be good. I could find a spot for it. Nope. Well, I think for now I'm just gonna have to lose a little bit of grass, I guess. Not that big a deal. Let's put that. Let's put that about right here. Yeah. Put that there. And I still might be able to mow around it. No big deal. And then let's see. I'm not going to spend $8,000 on chickens, but I will put some in here. Oh wait a minute. Better. Well, I could. Let's. I don't think it says anything about not being allowed to buy feed. So yeah, I'm gonna buy some feed for them just to get them going. Eventually, I want to plant some wheat to feed them with. Um, Need a shed too, for that matter. I can't do a shed yet. I don't have the space for it anyway. Animals, 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 animals. Went too far, didn't I? Yep. Animals right there. And we'll get. Let's get um 2 of these. You know what? I should have got some of these instead. I don't think I can carry those pallets. Chicken food. I can get, there we go. Chicken food. How much? It's 250 liters. So let's get 250. Let's get 5 of them. I'll use that other chicken feed eventually. I don't know, if something comes up I can buy, I will. Yeah. And the cool thing about that, and something I did, I had no idea I did this. I just picked the field. I really wasn't looking around at what my surroundings were until I bought the equipment and went over to grab my equipment and realized I'm literally right across the street from the shop. So this is cool because I can like run over here and just pick something up real quick. I don't know how to feel about the road tax. I mean, I would just be crossing the road. So I don't know. I'll have to get with Farmer Donkey on that and see how strict the local city council is, I guess. I just drop it. Now I can't pick it back up. There we go. All right, so we will get over here, get some feed in there real quick, and then I'll buy some chickens and get that going. Again, please look in the description for the rules, but I will say off the top of my head what's going on as I'm doing it. But I mean, the first part of this challenge is coming up with 100 chickens. So I don't quite know why this chicken food's not going in there. Thought, hmm, I thought it would take the bags like that. Okay, well, I'll have to figure something else out then, y'all. I wonder if they go into a wheelbarrow. Let's see if I could buy a wheelbarrow real quick. Nope, I don't have one. All right, then. So this is the only mod that's going to be outside of the scope of crossplay. I know Farmer Donkey's keeping his as straight as he can for you crossplay players, and for what it's worth, I think y'all are getting the raw end of the deal on it. Um, it I think it stinks for y'all. I really do. But anyhow, this is probably I might have a couple other mods downloaded, but just small stuff really. Um, but this will be the biggest difference. So anyway, I am going to see if there is something I can use to handle those pallets with, because I know the pallets will dump into that um, feed spot. It's gonna be my luck. Of all this stuff, there ain't gonna be nothing there that I can use right now, that I can afford right now. Yep, that right there. Yep, that's what I'm getting. That's an old one. So we'll get that. Ah, shoot. I get the forks. Um, no, skid steer, Danny. Skid steer. Forks. Where they at? Gotta be a green. Um, I thought they were green, particularly for that John Deere. I guess not. Okay, well, let's go with that one right there. Bye. 100 bucks. All right. Jump into skid steer. Ain't much, but I don't need much. So, chicken feed and eggs. I guess I'm gonna have to pay the $100 because I am gonna cross this road. I'm not dragging the truck over here from my little skid steer. It's got road tires on it. Oh, about to lose it. I might as well keep a wad of cash in my pocket for the road fines. All right, now we'll get this to the chicken pen and get some feed in there and then buy some chickens. I'm definitely under my 10 grand now, so I'd rather not start going broke, but I don't have any loans or nothing, so good there for now. There is loans and leasing is accepted, um, but there's some stipulations. Again, make sure to check out those rules that I've got in the in my description. And this chicken pen is not working. All right, well, technical difficulties, y'all. So I'm not dealing with it. We'll sell it back. It's got to be that pen because I've done this plenty of times with a skid steer and a pallet of chicken feed. So chickens down here at the bottom. No. Yeah. 70, 50, 360. And I don't want to do two of those. I do two small ones. That might not be a bad idea. Do this one and then maybe do a 30 later on. Maybe. Let's try that. Stick this here under the tree a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that one. All right, let's try this again. You know, I'm curious now. Will it take my bags? There we go. All right. Well, I got a skid steer now. I sure do. All right. Does this say shed also? Yep, sure is. We'll put these in here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do my $100. I got to go back over and get my other pallet. Oops. Another pallet of chicken feed. I'm going to take and mow this grass and put as much of it in that silage spot, pit, whatever it is you want to call it, as I can. And probably just sell off the grass, what's left. I don't know. Maybe I don't mow it all then. Because I'm pretty sure this field would be more than 10,000 liters of grass. And I just don't want to spend the effort for what little the grass is worth. I don't know. We'll see. I'll park this here for now. And let's go jump on a tractor and mow some grass. And we are off. I guess I could mow the whole field and just when I get my 10,000 liters, just do whatever else I'm going to do with, plow it under, whatever the case. I don't know yet. Or I could put it in a pile. I guess I could put it all in a pile, and then as the fermenting pit runs out, sell the silage, and then refill the pit with my pile of grass. Buy a fork or something for the skid steer and just keep loading it. That might be an option after all. Well, I think what I'm going to do is jump cut this for y'all. Or not jump cut it, but do the fast forward thing. So, I don't know. Maybe I do jump cut it. I think I'll jump cut it. So I will be back shortly before I'm done with this, y'all, okay? See you in a bit. All right. So we got this last little strip right here. And then next is the painstaking chore of picking this all up with that Ford wagon I have. I chose not to afford a windrower. Um, I'm kind of half tempted to sell the skid steer and buy one. To be honest with you. Oh, nope, you can't. Oh yeah, I did. I paid my $100 for the day. Didn't mean to do that, really, but I'm already committed now, so there you go. All right, I'm gonna park that right there for now. Um, yeah, I don't think there's a super cheap one at all. Not that I have downloaded anyway. For Enjoy. The windrowing pitchfork. I don't think so. That'd be nice. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think I'm allowed to lease. Huh. I've never used this one though. Um, give it a try. I hope this is the kind of leasing he means, not just leasing for contracts, because we're also allowed to do contracts. Well, it's not a big lease. It's not like I'm leasing a something for timber or something, you know. All right, let me. Um, what's the problem, people? Oh, come on. I do not have temperamental people around here, I tell you. All right. Promise I'm going to try to be better about getting on the roads. It's not. I'm not just going to say to heck with it and pay the $100 fine, all the whole series. But if I get myself kind of semi-established and got the equipment that I need to use for the time being, then when I start doing contracts and things like that, I'll load stuff up and get her done. I have no idea what this thing looks like unfolded or anything. All right. I've used one similar then. Okay, that's cool. We will get it going. Or maybe not. I'm trying to look at my controls. I'm pretty certain that shield thing is supposed to come down, but I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's a mouse thing. All right, cool. These windrows are nice in a pinch, I guess, but I feel like by the time I get done with all this, I could have went up and down the whole field with the forage wagon just as well. I'm not saying it would have been quicker, but it just as well. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to do a quick back and forth here just to show y'all what it looks like, and then I'll probably jump cut this too. Let's bring it off here. Run the fence over, and then bring it back. See how well this works. All right, not too bad. I think I've used a vintage one that's similar to this. I think it's a Coon. And anyway, this cloth works. I think this is cloth, isn't it? Works a lot smoother than that old Coon does. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this one here. This is gonna be a short episode one for me, but I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna finish this field off off camera, and in episode two, we will start loading it into our fermenting box over there. And oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't buy chickens. Told you I'd buy chickens, so let's go buy some chickens first. Um, yeah. How many do we want? Let's see what 20 looks like. Yeah, 25. Yeah, I'll do 25. So we will buy 25 hens and one rooster. Gotta have a rooster, y'all. Just because. There we go. Said 100 chickens. Didn't say what sex or otherwise. So there we go. All over the place, making messes and getting in the way. Anyhow, all right, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Uh, if you could hit that like button and subscribe, that helped me out a whole lot. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll keep watching. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye now.